Hi guys, I am Doomsday. Welcome to another Monday build video as we are doing the series of traits I can't technically stand. First we did Mr. Greymane, who technically doesn't have a trait that's bad, he just had damage. So I guess technically this isn't a trait video series, but whatever. Where is Greymane? There he is. Who's just bad right now, just outclassed by other heroes in the game. Now we're going to go to a hero who I think Blizzard hurt themselves very severely by giving her a trait that literally resets all of her cooldowns on takedowns, so her damage can't be outrageous. And they took away a really cool ability, Calamity, that only now deals damage to heroes, even though I think that's always how it should have been. I think, and we'll get into the actual match, this isn't as much a build video, but, you know, maybe I'll call it a trait build. Who knows? Because that'd be kind of funny. But we'll get into this and actually talk about why I think she's so hard to balance, and why I think it was just flat out a mistake to introduce her with this talent. While it is super fun and I like heroes that are a little overpowered, if Blizzard is intent on making sure everybody has a 50% win rate, we're going to go over the heroes that I think they've released and then shot themselves in the foot trying to keep them balanced. So let's get in and, you know, make some enemies, I guess. Okay. Quick match. We're going to talk about quick match. I talk about quick match constantly. Karazin, Martinez, Li-Ming, Gazlo, Zagara versus Abathur, Jaina, Varian, Sonya, Ariel. Not the worst teams I've ever seen. Just weird. This is why I can't stand quick match sometimes. But I can tell you right away, we are not going to be going for an orb build. We are going to be going for spell block for the Jaina and technically for these two. But allows me to be a little bit tankier. Technically, I could go for this to be a little more stronger in lane. Now, I will absolutely give. You want to join us? Technically, I do believe she actually has pretty good build diversity. Now, there are always, and I think Blizzard just needs to friggin' get over this. There's always going to be a best build. Always, always, always. As long as people are people, and by the way, you can hear my new keyboard. Get out of here. Why can't I kill those? Interesting. I have a mechanical keyboard, it makes me happy. As long as people are people, we are going to find the best build and abuse it. If something is broken, not everybody has the moral qualms of abusing it. Like bugs, for instance. Hi, sweetie, how are you? Let's let that die. Oh, stupid thing. I got 2 out of it. Ping danger for the Zerg. Okay, he's not there. You want to go up here. Get over there. Not too worried about the Varian. Not too worried about any of this. Always want to make sure you hit from the side. So let's talk about her trait. In the early game, it really doesn't matter. And kind of why I like her. Whee!
How does this feel?
I actually want the orb this time, Varian. Do. He's probably going to go for the stun, because, you know, why wouldn't you? I'm not going to win this lane. I'm just trying not to lose this lane. And actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I'm making a mistake here. Bye-bye. I should be letting the wave actually push in. I'm losing too much mana and not getting gems. So that's I've been so focusing on the fact that I cannot stand her trait. I couldn't stand it since the very beginning, and part of my frustration is because it really, why can't first is this orb, like... You know, I'm being rewarded for just tossing this thing out. I'm just going to let I'm not even going to use mana. We're going to go, of course, for dominance. Because, you know, giving the ridiculously powerful mage sustain is just the best idea ever. But why I hate her trait, even though I like strong carries in this game, is just mainly because I feel like it's really hard for Blizzard to balance. Nice job. Nice job. We did it. We did it, team. What did you do? Oh, how you doing? What? Okay. I do need these. I do need these. Oh, too deep, team. Too deep. Want to get max range on it. Oh, so close. Just gonna step it up. So her trait is just the most broken thing in this game. Because once we start getting kills, we are going to win the team fight. That's just how this works. Now, it's up to the enemy team not to let me, of course, get kills. So I'm not saying she's that unfairly balanced in that. And no, this won't be this whole video of her whining, me whining about her. I actually really enjoy Li-Ming. I think she's in a much better spot now. But unfortunately, the Calamity change, where they took away her lane clear, is really a product of the fact I do. Oh my gosh! Stop standing in it. Oh, so close. Oh, how you doing? You done goofed. Okay, level 7. We are definitely going for Calamity because we need it. Oh, we got that kill. Nothing really happened up here. We didn't really. Yeah, but there's not doing really much. Now, I'm not, in my opinion, I don't think the Calamity change and take away her wave clear is that big of a deal, personally, because I can just do this. And clear wave, pretty good, and I think it's a good change to have her not, oh, gas low. It's a good change not to have her be just a Swiss Army knife, good at everything. That being said, let's get you need to back up. That being said, I absolutely... Oh, that's... Should have been a dead Sonya. I think it's absolutely a case of Blizzard having to deal with the fact that because of her trait, and I do absolutely blame her trait, the only change they could really make to her without touching it was the change to Calamity. So I think if they would have changed, and I've always believed her trait shouldn't give full cooldown reduction. I think that's absolutely ridiculous. But I think if they changed her trait to give her 50%, they could increase her damage a little bit, leave her with the lane clear. Even though, like I said, I don't believe she should have that kind of lane clear. Oh, please run. Because I'm severely out of mana. I'm here to help. Gotta protect our gas low. Gotta remember not to Calamity in, because that would be hilarious and really stupid of me. Okay, they gotta turn in, so we need to run. So against this team, we want Wave of Force to get them off our butt. I need to actually mount up. That would be a good thing to do. Go the safe way. And by the way, not even top damage, not even close, partially because I've been laning. But I think she is in the most healthy spot she's ever been. I don't know why I'm doing this. And wait, and grab.
Why not?
Oh, too slow.
Your grave awaits.
It used to be if you pick Li-Ming, you just won the game. That's not necessarily the case. I need this. Nope. That's going to be actually very helpful to us in this game. Help me. That wasn't really help. Now, I'm not going to be the long-range menace I possibly could if I had taken my other abilities. But, you know, able to do some pretty decent lane clear. Oh, you need to back up. Wow, okay. They didn't go for her. That's what I would have done. Oh, lucky duckling and a horrible maw. I'm coming, team. And this is where hopefully we're going to do some work. Now, now, as you can see there, a team that doesn't have a lot of follow-up is not going to make me as ridiculous as I possibly could be. But as soon as we got to kill this, I mean, oh shoot. As soon as we got to kill, this fight was pretty much decided just because I got to kill. Well, not I got to kill, but our team got to kill. And that's really how Li-Ming works. Once a kill happens, you might as well just run. Now, normally in a higher level league, and this is partially why I don't like quick match, that's going to happen anyway. You're just going to have to run after your 4v5. But it's especially aggravating in quick match where you're going to get these weird comps. Okay. And this is where I become ridiculous.
Double kill.
Except I'm out of mana. Back up. I'm out of mana. And as you can see, like, now Sonya is not the most powerful healer, and neither is Varian right now. But once I get that first kill, it's just a complete snowball wreckage. You know, actually, I'm gonna go full back. And you know, still not top. And this isn't a build to do top damage, and that's what I think Blizzard needs to understand is where her power comes from is not from her damage, and that's why I think. Yes, her damage is good to nerf, but she's in a really weird spot right now. Even though I don't necessarily think it's a bad one, where they're now having to do weird nerfs, where, you know, she can't have lane clear now, which she's had for the longest time and feels really strange. Fortunately, we had no damage there. But even in that fight, where we had none of our damage dealers there, I'm able to just kind of... I just had positioned poorly there. That's my fault. That was a totally preventable death. But as you can see, I'm just climbing. We haven't been... I mean, I'm doing a combo build because when I went for Cannoneer, I went for basic attacks when I could have gone for Illusionist to refresh my cooldown to get more Calamity. I like the comboing this with the level 20 Telrash's elements. But now that I don't have lane clear, I think she's in a tough spot that Jaina and Kel'Thas are comparable. And alright, I'm game. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'll poke if they try to contest. This is a horrible idea, by the way. I mean, we're doing it, but... But I think the thing that made her unique, which was her trait, has now been kind of overshadowed in that she doesn't have really the damage to back it up. Now, I'm quickly catching up, so I don't want to even imply that I can't be top damage as Li-Ming. I've been top everything, even with the Calamity change before. But I think this is inherently the problem with them making such a powerful character, is then when it came time for them to balance her, they've kind of had to reduce... Oh, I thought... My bad. I was in a bad spot there. I actually thought I was right here. We have a damage problem on this team. That's okay, though. We're getting a good push in. We have a building advantage. I need to position better. I've been talking and getting distracted. Yeah, I have two completely unnecessary deaths. But as you... I mean... because of her trait, and I keep going back to this, it definitely feels like my damage is not nearly what it once was, and which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I think it becomes I'm a little more niche, and I thought, what are you doing? What the heck was that, dude? Tried to save him. Okay, while they're doing that, I'm gonna try to clear this. Okay, they're still pushing in. Need to stay back. They got a lot of pushing done with that. Uh-oh. Who left? Couldn't tell who left. Didn't recognize any names. Okay, they just turned in. Let's get this. Now, our murking actually isn't bad with this build. And I'm going to have even more of an impact on team fights. Now, what I like about her trait, and what is kind of become the style, is you're trying to maximize your kill potential, which is all teams try to do on her now. So in theory, it's kind of... You done goofed. And you just completely effed us with that maw. Trying to position. Okay. Just need to clear. And I'm going to clear top. Love the reduced cooldown. And I don't see the enemy team. Wow! I literally just said I don't see the enemy team. What did he go for? Oh, Colossal Smash. Okay, that makes sense. Colossal Smash with charge, which is just a disgusting combo, by the way. I love the fact they gave him a 6-second stun, which is amazing. Oh, they're still at a fort. Bad death. So I've had 3 bad deaths because I've been talking. Wow, how did that miss? You? Oh, Zagara. Zag is a bot. That's a team wipe, boys. Oh, maybe not. I think he's just been practicing his warp, because he's had a couple really bizarre... Oh, you're dead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell you you're dead. Yeah, I mean, look at Janna. Which sucks, because I think... because it used to be a lot of fun to play Li-Ming, because you were very bursty. And now it feels like she's been hampered. Wow. If Varian engages, I'm dead. Literally was right here, but because of that combo, which we'll get into Varian at some point, but I think his point clicks. Okay. Then I'll just die next time. Yeah, the blink did matter. Yeah, that's not why I died, but anyway. Why I died is because there's no running away from that. Even if I try to interrupt it with the Wave of Force, it wouldn't have mattered. That's GG. Bot plus, we had a very weird... Their engage was really good. I thought my build would be a little more... would do a lot more work against that. Yeah. But, variant counters are hard now because my damage is not really what it used to be. And I've probably been a broken record this whole match, but that's where I think the trait is a problem. Good job, Jaina. She played really well. She's actually the reason they won. And the reason we lost was bad positioning on my part, bad team fights, and our... I can look. I don't know why I'm trying to think of the guy's name. Our Tannis just really wanted to go in and, well, swap. Talents, we went for Force Armor, Dominance, into Calamity, with Force, Wave of Force, into Cannoneer, into Fireflies, and typical Hotel Rush's elements. And this is where I get so frustrated, is Jaina is doing so much more damage than me. And because of this stupid trait, they've had to nerf that damage way down, take away her lane clear, when they could have just fixed the talent, or the trait. If this was 50% ability cooldown, yeah, in theory she wouldn't be as interesting to play, but now she's become a niche pick, when before I could kind of be a little more versatile with her. Which, by the way, if that's what they want, then they need to understand that immediately she's outclassed in damage by Jaina and Kel'Thas. So, and maybe I need more transparency from Blizzard, but I don't see why her trait is so protected. When, with a slight change to that, 75% or 50%, I could get back a lot of that same burst that was what kind of made her fun. Now, if I really want to get that burst, I'm forced to just pick or build. You know, I don't think the build was necessarily the problem. Varian did a great job. And partly, by the way, why the Artanis was saying don't waste your blink is if you hit Wave of Horse just perfect, you can kind of knock him off and then blink away. But I wasn't getting away. I don't think he quite understands that if he hits me with either the Colossal Smash or the charge, I'm just dead. And maybe you guys disagree, but that's just how it is. He took most of my health with the Colossal Smash, so even if I tried to run, he's got the damage from his Lion's Maw. I felt like she was in a fine place before the Calamity change. I don't like her. I used to really like her critical mass talent because on the right team, but it feels like, and again, I know quick match is supposed to be fun, supposed to be try it out. It doesn't feel like I get to really try out builds because I can't go in with expectations that I'm going to get a normal team or people really playing normal. And I don't know how to change quick match besides the matchmaking plus more standardized algorithms, but it makes heroes like her. And we'll get into Ragnaros probably next week because he's been changed most recently. He's the most new hero. People like him, people like Li-Ming, even the damage from Greymane. Butcher's having trouble being balanced because he does ridiculous damage. But he has no survivability whatsoever. Sylvanas literally broke a map and they didn't touch her trait. So I guess what I'm saying and what this is continuing to be about is heroes like Samaru, who's what they have changed is not what's actually fixing them. And these are very unique heroes that they want to release into this game, but they're making it so hard on themselves to actually balance them. We'll probably do a new Barak and Arthas at some point because there are two more that just based on their base kit make it so difficult on them to balance. And this is why I don't want to call Blizzard a terrible company or anything like that. I think they really need to bring on some pros or even some casters in full-time as analysts and help them. This is what Magic the Gathering did because they're having the same problem. I know this game is new, but if they want this game to continue to thrive, we need more unique heroes, not in terms of win rate. Li-Ming has just become another mage with, if you get kills, you can just win the team fight. While her damage isn't nearly as good as Jaina or Kel'Thas, so trying to just get those kills, which I'm assuming is what they wanted, is that much harder, but makes her much less viable, and why Thrall and Tychus have taken over her spot. And I'm terrified for Tychus, because with two talents in the rhythm, plus that's the stuff I can just solo basically anybody on this page if played correctly. And not with a lot of work, by the way. If you want a really good example of this, you should be watching our on David Twice TV's channel, our Hero League games, because I played Tychus in a game and he was playing Morales, and I literally just minigunned 3 of them down. He died, of course, but in most team fights I was killing 2 or 3 of them by myself with just 2 talents. So I can't figure out where Blizzard's trying to balance these heroes, because as a great, for instance, Greymane did too much damage, but they literally released Alarak, who does 100% extra damage to heroes and can outlane him. So I don't get it. And I don't mean to be the complaint. I love this game. This is why you'll see here I have played a ton of this game. But that's the whole point of this series. And, you know, I have 18 subscribers, so I don't expect Blizzard to ever see this. But it's why I make this series. I want someone to be saying, because I feel like, I'm not going to name any names. I feel like sometimes we give Blizzard a pass because it's hard and it's difficult. And yes, Li-Ming is still fun, so isn't she fine? But no, I really do think she could be the burst mage with harder to hit abilities with a still pretty cool trait without nerfing her to the point that Kael'thas or Jaina fulfill the same thing. With Jaina has better wave clear, Kael'thas is better on certain maps. I don't know. I feel like she's been nerfed to the point she's not as unique as she possibly could be, I guess is my point. I'm going to stop ranting now. A, because I'm at the 30-minute mark, which is about my goal, and B, because I don't want this to be entirely negative. My goal is to grow this channel, which is why most of my content is centered around that, and to grow the community. I mean, obviously I'd love to grow my channel, duh, but mainly I want to grow the community. I want everybody to be having a good time. I really would like Quick Match to be a little more normal so people could actually get good practice. I don't feel like it is. I know technically Unranked's supposed to be that, but I can't just go in and make a video about Li-Ming and say, I'm going to only do Orb because of how random Quick Match is. And I think that's a problem. I think Quick Match, it's literally the source of all my frustrations with this game, besides some of the matchmaking and rank, but that's not as big of a deal. But anyway, guys, I'm Doomsday. Peace out. Hopefully we'll see you in the Nexus. Keep playing this game. Please keep leaving comments. Let me know what you want the next build video to be. I have it lined up as Rag, Sylvanas, Somaro for now. But if you want a specific one done, just let me know. And this is why I shouldn't say goodbye before I actually say stuff like that, because now I'm just kind of leaving you guys hanging with a really weird second in a row video with a weird outro.